Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum everyone. First of all, I am very much thankful to Sir Riyasab who gave me this platform to deliver my thoughts. So today I am gonna deliver my lecture. What's about social science I prepared for, and I think it's very much necessary for every individual of Pakistan or any country to know about his rights, his basic rights, about the definition of himself, and about state and country. So first of all, I will talk about politics, that what politics is. There are many people who define politics differently, but the thing what I take is the thing what's most accepted. So usually it's accepted that politics is struggle, legal and constitutional struggle. What is did for access to government. Every that struggle what's legal and constitutional, what constitution allows you to struggle for government is politics. And according to another political scientist, that politics is the name of assembly that people assembles and demand rights from government. So demanding rights from government or getting access to government is called politics. And many people are against of politics, so I want to say to them that you should come forward to politics and join politics and help politicians, so they will vanish and finish all problems very soon, and you will get rid of politics. So I think it's clear, because I have time also very little, and my things are also very much, so that's why I will take little time to everything. Now I am going to state. What state is? Yeah, what state is? Anybody who know? Please, you must.
State means where people live, like a state, yeah, place.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, state is a boundary where people live and have law, and they all are law abiding, and there is one head. Briefly, I will say that a family where we live, where grandfather, father, and all are living, that's also a mini state, where father is president or prime minister, and we all are citizens of that state. And little widely, if I go, so then tribes come. The tribal system, yet it is there in our tribal areas, that there is Malak and Mashar, who is playing the role of president or prime minister in his region. And the same thing. There is one Muslim social scientist, Ibn Khaldun, if anyone know about him. Ibn Khaldun, he said that humans are social animal. They cannot live separately. We are dependent upon each other. I am student and I am doing my own job. I have worn clothes, it was sewed by a tailor master. I have watched, it was made by an factory. Everything what I am using, it's made by anyone else. There are very little things what I have prepared for myself, because I don't have that much time to give to everything. So that's why we all are dependent on each other. That's why we are compelled to live in society, and this compulsion make us and forced us to make state. So then the citizen, I will come to what citizen. What citizen is? Anyone who is living in any boundary of any state or country and paying taxes to that country and abiding their law is citizen of that country, whether he is refugee or NIC holder. He is citizen of that country, and he has as much equal as right as any other citizen of that country has, like NIC holder or another one is there. As much right he has, the same refugee also have. And then I will come to what constitution is, and what constitution say. What constitution say about citizen and their rights. So constitution is manual of any state. Like there are it's time of social world, So there are a lot of websites who are working on codings. What are behind that website? I'm also a web designer, so I know in many languages we develop many codes for anything. Like if there is any click, so we put there any click and then give threats to that click, that if someone clicks it, so what will happen. So this, in the same way, the constitution is also code of the state. It's manual of the state, that how this state will run. So this constitution tell us that who has how much right. First, there are 280 articles in Constitution of Pakistan, but today I'm preferring only those articles who are talking about my right, who are talking about the right of citizens. So first right what's given to us is in Article 9, and that right is security of person. Security person means that nobody can vanish, nobody can deprive anyone from his life and his liberty. Everyone is who is living in Pakistan is liberal. Everyone who is living in Pakistan should have right to live. No one can deprive this right unless law permits him. And the second article what's talking about right, that is about slavery and force in Article 11, about slavery, forced labor, etc. These all are prohibited in Constitution of. Nobody, no institution, no organization can make anyone labor by force. Nobody can make anyone slave by force. So it is prohibited in a constitution, as it said in Article 9, that nobody can deprive anyone's liberty and his life unless law permits it. And then there is inviolability of dignity of man, and it's said in Article 12, inviolability of dignity of man. In Article 12 it said that nobody can violate anyone's dignity, nobody can violate anyone's privacy without his permission. No, you cannot go to someone's house without his permission. You cannot take I don't know what's suitable word for it, that police take talashi of someone. So nobody can check without his permission. Even police cannot check him, and nobody can go to someone's house without his permission. It's also illegal according to the Constitution of Pakistan. And in Article 15, the Constitution of Pakistan says that anyone is free to go anywhere in Pakistan. Anybody who is citizen of Pakistan can go anywhere in Pakistan. No institution or organization can stop him. Like we have seen many examples that many institutions are there who are stopping some specific persons from moving toward a specific place. So it's all illegal, and it's non-constitutional acts what are taken by these constitutional institutes. And then freedom of association. It's also a right given to every Pakistani by Constitution of Pakistan. Freedom of association. Anyone can make any party, anyone can make any union, anyone can make any association unless it work against Constitution of Pakistan. Everyone can make anything. Association and union and party he can make unless it works against country and against Constitution of Pakistan. And then anyone can do any kind of trade. Freedom of trade is also given to every individual of Pakistan. Freedom of business is also given, and freedom of profession. You cannot compel someone to that you should be teacher, you cannot be doctor, you cannot compel someone according to Constitution of Pakistan. Everyone who is living in Pakistan is right to choose his profession, is right to have business, and is having right that to do trade. And then freedom of speech is also given to is a right given to every individual of Pakistan according to Article 9 of Pakistan, that anyone who is living in Pakistan can say anything. Anyone living in Pakistan can say anything unless it's against Islam and it's against Constitution of Pakistan. Anyone can say anything unless it's against Constitution and Islam and Pakistan. So those who are stopping someone to say something, they are doing these all illegal. Even that's constitutional institute, it's illegal for him also. There's no justification for him that you are constitutional institution that you can do. No one can do in Pakistan. Freedom of religion, anyone who is living in Pakistan is having choice of choosing any religion. Anyone can practice any religion. We cannot say that you are living in Pakistan. Pakistan is Islamic Republic of Pakistan. It's Islamic illegal. No one can stop anyone from practicing any religion. It's the constitutional right of every individual of Pakistani. I should remove this all. Provision to property. You cannot stop someone that you cannot buy something because you cannot stop someone from buying anything, buying any land area of Pakistan. No one can stop and nobody. It's the right given to every Pakistani in Article 23. Provision of property, and then protection of property. Nobody can grab someone's land. Land grabbing is also illegal. Nobody can grab someone's land, whether it's by force or by threats. Nobody can do land grabbing. And it's in 24, protection. Equality of citizens. You cannot class citizens based on their race, based on their gender, based on their language and religion. Nobody can class anyone based on their religion. There is only one class in Pakistan, and that's Pakistani. There is no more class. Everyone, the right what Muslim have is also the same right Christian who is living in Pakistan also have the same right. And the same right also the Hindu of Pakistan is having. You cannot take some rights from someone based on his religion or his gender. So 25 says, Article 25, equality of citizens. And that then in Article 25 Constitution is talking about that education from age 5 till age 16. Every Pakistani have the right of free education in Pakistan. It states responsibility to give education to everyone who is under age of 5 to 16. So Constitution of Pakistan is giving you this right. And now another thing I want to discuss. These all things and rights what Constitution of Pakistan is giving you is not for free. You all, every individual of this class, this academy, this country or this city is paying taxes for it. There are two types of taxes. One is direct and one is indirect tax. Things we are buying, we are paying indirect tax on that. Indirect tax are like sales tax, and direct tax, there are many types, but briefly I will just talk on sales tax and income tax. So yeah, understand, yeah. So there are two types of tax in the world. It's direct tax and indirect tax. There are many kinds of direct taxes, but I will talk on income tax only because that's related to us. Everyone who is earning money, government of Pakistan is taking from 2.5% to 17% tax, and this income tax is exceeding tax. It starts from 2.5% and goes to 17%. Suppose I want to give you an example. If someone's salary is 6 lakh rupees, he will get 4 lakh and 89,000 every on his every payment. If his salary is 6 lakh, so government will deduct 17% from his salary. And in the same way, the sales tax also they are taking 17%, and it's not exceeding. It's everything what's edible goods and what's everyday's good we use in everyday life. Government is taking 17% tax on that also. Suppose like if someone is of 100 rupees, something is of 100 rupees, so it's about they are taking 17 rupees of it. So the real price of that thing is at 3 rupees, but 17 rupees government is taking from you. So this right what constitution is giving you is not any ahsan on you people. It's your own thing. You are buying these all things, and if you are not demanding, then I think you are like the one who is giving money to shopkeeper and not taking things from him. What do people think about that man? The same thing you should think about your own self if you are not demanding for your rights. And at the last I will talk about Ghadari, treason, traitorship. We all are usually listening the same thing, that that one is Ghadar, that one have done Ghadari, treason. So according to constitution, what is Ghadari? I will say it, then I will conclude this lecture. In Constitution's Article 6, the same words I am taking from Constitution. Anyone who tried to get access to government illegally, who tried to suspend Constitution, who tried to suspend Constitution or helped in suspending Constitution is treason, is high treason, and the punishment of high treason is capital punishment. Capital punishment means Sajai Maut, and even Supreme Court of Pakistan cannot justify this act. This is that much big crime it is. Even Supreme Court of Pakistan cannot justify it, but yet it's happening. So we should pray for ourselves, for our country, and thank you all. If anybody have any question, please ask.